What's up guys, and welcome back to another video. It is predictions time for Super Rugby. My apologies, I know I've been away. It's been a hectic month in April. I've been away a lot, actually away out of town and all that stuff. It's been an exciting month, but I'll fill you guys in with that when I get more details on what's happening in my life. But don't worry, I'm not going anywhere. I'm still here doing this, and I won't stop this at all. That I can assure you. It's just a break. It's been a busy year. So let's go to the predictions of the Super Rugby. If we look at last week's results, I mean, the Super Rugby tournament has been absolutely tough. From a prediction point of view, I found it the hardest. Lions beating the Chiefs 23-17. I mean, great stuff for the Lions. Got that prediction wrong. Hurricanes Sunwolves, such a close game. Sunwolves really showing it. Ever since they were told they're not going to play or kicked out of Super Rugby, they've really shown up. That was an excellent game. Sharks versus Reds, I was absolutely the hell in with the Sharks. I thought it was a shocking performance. They have really been up and down, but they have been shocking. To have lost at home with a result like that, and then the previous week getting destroyed. Oh, I'm very disappointed in my team. They need to catch a wake up. Highlanders Blues. Highlanders getting a 24-12 win. I predicted that. Well, not quite the result, but predicted a Highlanders win. Waratahs beating the Rebels just by 3 points. Interesting game that. It was exciting. And the Stormers going down just to the Brumbies. But again, a home win should have been a victory for teams like this, and it's a worry. South African rugby for me has been so up and down. I haven't been fully confident at a result. As for New Zealand, again, also some teams have been up and down. We haven't seen that dominant performance, if you know what I mean. Australia have been surprising. They've had their moments. Obviously Jaguars also up and down, but always a threat. And then Sunwolves really are unpredictable. They are, on the day, can whip you, on the day also could get smashed. If we look at the fixtures for this coming weekend, we start off with Crusaders versus the Lions. Should be an interesting game, this. Crusaders have rested a lot of their stars. So you'd think, okay, Crusaders should take this. But when you rest stars, could the Lions really sneak it up? The one previous week, but it's going to be tough. Crusaders on a 3-match winning streak. They're still one of the most dominant teams. I really don't see them losing to the Lions as much as I want to see South African rugby succeed. But for me personally, I think Crusaders are going to pick up a victory there, no doubt. Sunwolves, Highlanders, yeah, a tough one. Highlanders really haven't been a strong team at all for New Zealand. I'm actually been quite shocked. They picked up a win last weekend, which was a first, which is unusual to say. They've got a lot of talent, a lot of potential within that squad, and I'm very disappointed with the performance. Sunwolves, like I said, yes, they've only won the 2, but they've been unpredictable because they can come up close, they can just lose, they can just win. They're really unpredictable, and you can never count them out, especially when you're playing in Japan. So it's going to be an interesting game, but I think the Highlanders will pick up a win there. But who knows? I could stuff up my predictions again. It has happened before. Hurricanes versus the Chiefs. Also, a battle that you would think would be like tough, intense. But the Chiefs haven't been at their strength. Yes, before this loss, they won 3 in a row. Or before last week's loss, they won 3 in a row, but I was shocked at the performance. They've not been, yes, okay, also injuries and all that jazz, but I expected a bit more from them. I mean, they've won this cup before, and I think they need to shake it up a bit. But as for this one, I'm going Hurricanes to pick up a win. I just think they are the second best team in New Zealand at the moment, and are fully strong enough to take it all the way. Waratahs Sharks, please. You know, I've been loyal to my Sharks, but they've really ticked me off this year. The up and down, the discipline has been appalling. The knock-ons, the mistakes, the errors have been absolutely disgusting. I've been really disappointed in them, and I'm expecting a lot more from this team. As for the Waratahs, again, started off with wins, then a loss, then a win, then 2 losses, then a win. Also up and down, but I still think they're a strong team. I hate to do it, but I'm sorry, I just don't see the Sharks winning this weekend. Unless they get a rightful kick in the arse this weekend and shock us, but I just don't see a win coming that way. I see the Waratahs picking up a win, but I hope I'm wrong, but I just don't see it happening. An awesome SA derby, Stormers versus the Bulls, taking place this weekend. Stormers also unpredictable. They win, they lose, they win, they lose. They started off strong, then went on a 3-match losing streak, then picked up a win, then picked up a loss, albeit it was close. Bulls also up and down. South African rugby seems to be up and down at the moment, and I really hope this doesn't mean that the Springboks are going to be up and down. I want to see a strong performance, but I should go with. I'm in Cape Town, funny enough, this weekend, so I should go with the Stormers, but I just think the Bulls might just have it up there. But I hope I'm wrong for the Stormers' sake. But yeah, I just think the Bulls have a more intense layout and figure within that squad, and I think they will have it in them to pick up a win over the weekend. Final game of the weekend, the Jaguars taking on the Brumbies. Also, interesting game, should be intense. Brumbies picked up 2 wins in a row. So have the Jaguars. Jaguars haven't been as much of a threat as they were a few years ago, or last year, but they are still brilliant at what they do, and towards the middle of the tournament, going up, they always fight back. So for me, this could be the 2 wins in a row, could be 3. I'm going to go and take a risk and go Jaguars to pick up a win, but it will be a close score, probably 3 or 4 points within it. So that's going to do it for the predictions. It should be an interesting weekend. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but my Super Brew has been appalling. I had a good weekend last weekend, but I've really done shocking. In my league, I think I'm 5th from the bottom. A few other leagues, not doing too great either. It's been tough. Even in 2 Cents Rugby, I think I'm close to the bottom in his league. But it's been intense. It's been an exciting tournament. I really enjoyed watching Super Rugby this year. I think it's been absolutely intense and epic to watch. So I'm hoping to see improvements as we go forward, and especially from the South African point of view. And I just want to see quality rugby this weekend. Go on Sharks, prove me wrong. And because I'm in Cape Town, good luck to the Stormers, and hopefully I won't get killed wearing my Sharks jersey in Cape Town. Last week I was in the Bulls territory, wearing Sharks proud, and they let me down, and I got mocked. Probably deservedly so. But yeah, that's going to do it for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know your predictions down in the comment section down below. Who's going to win this weekend and why? Thanks so much for watching. Stay safe and never give up. Cheers.